and welcome to episode 3 of DOTA School. I'm Matt, and he's
Chazzy. Hello.
And we're going to be doing another little bot match here. So we've gone over the basics in the past couple of episodes. We're just about ready, I think, to start smashing it out now.
Yeah, you say
learning
that.
some heroes. But yeah, you were playing a bot match on your own, and you had a bit of a revelation.
Well, yeah. Basically, I've always been under the impression that you sort of just go out and you hair up your lane, and then you go and attack towers and people, you know, the other characters and the minions and stuff, and you know, you just go ploughing forward. And then playing those guided bot matches, it was just doing nothing but telling me, right, just kill all these minions, get enough gold, buy this item. Kill these minions, get enough gold, buy this item. So on and so forth. And it just kept telling me to do this. And then suddenly it clicked. And then once I'd got all the items, it then said, right, okay, I get it. Like, you've got all the bits you need now. Now you can actually start playing the game. And then I sort of realised that, like, the first, I don't know, what, 15, 20 minutes of this is just, I don't know, just, like, building up items for your inventory sort of thing.
Cool. Yeah,
you know?
That's pretty much. Yeah, take that bounty rune quick, mate.
Yeah, I didn't realise that it was, you know, there was that. It took that long to sort of get to the start of the game, as it were. I didn't realise there was a lot of that kind of micromanagement, kind of, right, you've got to sort this bit out, you need this bit, and picking stuff out of your locker, as it were.
Damn, man, the micro goes heavy as well, goes deep. There's one character in this called Lone Druid who has a bear. Yeah. And you have to control him and the bear, and they can each carry 6 items.
But yeah, it was just that thing of, like, being a kind of more, I don't know, arcadey console gamer, you kind of... Every coin helps. You just get used to, oh, I've got to plough forward.
Have an arrow.
Yeah.
You know? Oh, shop. See, I've done it again. I've not bought any of my starting items. Right? Because I'm too busy talking.
Too busy chatting.
Yeah, exactly.
I'll tell you what, if you go to the side shop, just there, you can buy yourself a quick town portal scroll, TP back home.
Right.
And then you'll have to run back up the lane, but...
That's all right.
But that's all right, we can have a chat while we're doing that.
No, that's all right, I'm all good, I'm all good. But yeah, it's all good. Right, no, I think I'm all right, actually. I think I'm okay. Right, so I'm basically just going to follow these minions, right?
I go.
So
you're gonna need those starting items, man.
No, I've got them. No, I've got them. They're on their way.
Oh, they're on the courier.
Courier's on the way, yeah.
Nice one, awesome.
See, I'm learning.
There you go.
See, I know which one the donkey is.
I'm never going to live that down, am I, man?
I'm a big boy now.
I just hope this never gets popular. I'll be lambasted in the community.
People will just laugh at you. They'll point at you in the street and everything.
Of course.
Right, so we push the creep wave up a bit far.
Right. Okay.
But no,
so
no biggie.
Okay, so I need to kind of drop back a little bit, yeah?
Yeah.
Right, okay. So now that's something I learnt playing those guided bot matches as well. That, you know, I need to sort of ebb and flow with the... You know, with the minions, once they start kind of overpowering, once I get down to the last guy, sort of drop off a little bit.
That's it, yeah.
Right, okay.
Because the last thing you want to be doing is taking damage off of creeps.
So, how much gold do I need to sort of get up to now at the moment? I'm at about 450-ish.
Well, if you've bought all of your,
550-ish, sorry.
If you've bought all of your starting items, usually your early game, like the first thing I always grab is boots.
Yeah.
Just for that extra bit of speed.
I literally just did that as you said it.
I should be able to upgrade the courier now, I think. No, it's still down for another 16.
Right, so literally, as I was saying to you like earlier, I am just trying to do whatever I can to build up my inventory of early game items, yeah?
Cool, but I tell you what, while this creep wave's pushed up, let's go and get the bottom rune if it's still around. Yeah,
right.
It's another bounty.
Now this is something I can't get my head around, of like all this sort of wandering around, because all I've been doing is just going up and down that lane, killing stuff. Right, so what is the advantage of doing what we're doing at the moment?
Right, okay, well, this rune spawns every 2 minutes. As I think we've gone over that before, haven't we?
Yes.
So if you have a look at the clock in the middle of the screen, yeah, that's 3 minutes, 28, 29.
Yeah.
At 4 minutes, there'll be another rune pop up there.
Right.
And and there'll be another one at top. It spawns at both. But because we had pushed our creep wave out, what we just did there was take a step away and let them destroy our creeps uncontested.
Right.
So that hopefully, though their heroes will have just wiped out that creep wave, and they'll be pushing down with their.
So we're sacrificing that, yeah.
Yep, we're letting that go just to get a bit of. They call it positioning. We'll get a bit of positioning back, and you can see, look, there they are. They're all coming down,
Right.
and they've got a slightly bigger creep wave than us because their heroes took out the one before.
Yeah.
And you didn't lose out too much on golden experience because you picked up that bounty rune.
Right. So, get any idea of like this sort of falling back? So we're just trying to sort of bob around in the kind of middle here, just for now.
Because again, see our towers just nailing them down now. You
Yeah.
can't really control your last hits.
So we want to sort of be bobbing around in this bit of the lane between these two, between our tower and
Where
theirs,
they're fighting now was about perfect because that's close enough to our tower that it's not going to cause us too much hassle.
Right.
Where there's no secret spot that they can sneak round and get us.
Right.
See here where that Sven is running around there.
Yeah.
If we were past that where he's standing now, someone could sneak up behind us
Right. Okay.
and get a gank. But where we are now is nice and safe,
Okay.
nice and cozy,
So this is a really good position to just sit here and
and farm. Yeah.
farm. Yeah. Okay.
Now, have you tried doing that stop attack button thing, interrupting your attack animation yet?
No. I was a little bit scared of that, if I'm honest.
Can you remember what key it was mapped to?
Not a clue. I think it. God knows. I'd have to actually stop the game and look, if I'm honest.
No worries. What you can do, just nip back to the tower.
Yeah.
Don't need to stop the game. In the top left of the screen, there's like a little up arrow.
Yeah.
If you hit that, it will sort of like take you to the options screen, and you can go straight across to configuration. Let me do it myself. Go to the settings. That's it. There you go.
Action item.
It is actions. Here we go. Stop. So Q.
Stop. Okay. Stop is set
Well,
to S.
for me, okay. For you, it's set to S. Awesome.
Okay.
So let's try that now.
Right. Okay.
So when you are right-clicking on a creep,
Yeah.
just try pressing the S button and see what it does.
Okay. A bit weird. Right. So. Okay. Right.
Because what it should do, or try keep on tapping it. There you go. See it stopping your animation.
Oh, right. It cancels you out.
Yeah.
Oh, well, run away.
So you can sort of auto attack on a creep and just keep tapping that until they're at their last bit of life, and then
right.
leave off, and you get that's kind of the way you. That's how the pros get their last hits down, if you know what I mean.
Okay.
Attack!
That seems to be working.
I'm gonna bind him up.
Right. Okay.
And what you can start having a bit of practice with as well. See that Sven's not looking too healthy at the minute.
Sven, point him out.
Sorry, he's the big guy with a sword.
Oh, right. That's their guy, yeah?
Yeah, big Viking looking bugger. So we're fighting up against a Sven and a Bane at the minute. Now Bane, I'll be honest, is a hero that you don't really see too much in pub games, or I believe in pro. But yeah, so I don't know much about him.
Right.
But yeah, that's exactly what I was going to say. Have a go of like throwing up some power shots, some shackle shots.
Right.
Attack!
Right. I'm
Now, what I was finding I was running out of mana quite quickly.
Yeah.
And I couldn't find any way of kind of re-upping that other than buying mana potions. Is that right? Or
Yeah, that's normal.
Is that a bad configuration on my part?
It's a bit of both. It depends on what kind of hero you're playing. Some heroes really struggle with mana,
Yeah.
so you know to be very conservative with using their abilities.
Right.
So yeah, she's not too. I mean, you've got a bigger base mana regen than me, and I'm about as your support. I'm going to pick up mana boots, which have an active on them that I can pop, and it will like, oh, there you go, nice shackle. And see, the creeps just went straight to him and started. So there we go, perfect. If that's just a little bit off there, if that had hit, I reckon you would have taking him down.
I'm having a little bit of trouble kind of getting the read on that one, but
That is that's called a skill shot.
right.
So don't worry about that. It is bloody difficult because
Right,
it's
okay.
so powerful.
yeah, it's very. You've got to be very, very accurate with it.
Yeah,
because they
well,
move. They normally seem to kind of move out of the way of that
The
one.
arrow flies.
Well, the thing is, it's got no range either. But so it doesn't really. It will fly like a long, long way.
Yeah.
It
So you
has
can
got
hit
a
that
range, but it's huge.
You can hit that from off the map, sort of thing.
Yeah, and it goes through people as well. So
Attack.
like it won't just hit one targeted enemy. If you were to fire that straight up the line,
Yeah.
there you
Waste
go.
my arrow.
That hit every single creep and the bad guy as well.
Right.
Not yet.
Right, I'm just 5 gold away now from my mana boots. So as your support, you'll see now my mana boots. See, I just pumped you up.
Yes, I saw that. As it were. 200.
Excuse me.
Of course.
Right, so this Sven is really harassed now. I would say we're winning this lane.
Yeah. Oh,
Don't
chase
tower
right. No,
dive.
it's alright. No, it's alright. I clicked on the wrong thing. That was a noob move. Yeah. I knew I was going to get done then.
It's alright. I
Right.
think I'm going to get vengeance. Yep.
Hey.
And that's often what happens. If somebody oversteps their mark,
Yeah, you get killed pretty
you'll
quickly.
get the kill, but
I'll take that.
because they're chasing you down, a lot of people often go like they get kill blindness. Basically, they'll be going for the kill so hard they won't pay attention to anything else that's around them. Which, although he's a computer, kind of happened to him.
Right, okay, gotcha. I'm on my way.
No worries.
I have TP'd. I've learned that.
Missing bottom.
There you go. You're getting down with the lingo already, man.
Yeah, man.
Only episode 3.
Exactly. 3 goes in and I sound like I know what I'm doing.
You're on the road to 2K, man. We'll have to get you because you need to play like 10 games, I think it is, before you get your
On my way.
my
MMR ranking or whatever
Right,
it is. It'll be interesting to see what you get. I bet it comes out higher than mine.
Here, have an arrow.
What, as in higher than yours now?
Yeah, because I've lost
doubt
so
it.
much over the years.
Right.
Whirlwind.
I really am in like the what was it called on
Oh,
the
so-
you know that
Scrub League type thing.
the salty mines, was it the salty mines on that
Oh, I
like
don't know.
fighting game website?
Oh, yeah, Salty Bet or whatever it is.
That's it, yeah. Right, let's take a little walk and go and get this bottom rune because we're right up
Okay.
again against it. Double damage rune. So you take that.
Okay. So, how do you know these are appearing, or were you just taking a punt that there'd be something there?
Usually because I've got a ward up there.
Is under attack.
I've been
and
a
you
bit
can see
up-
that.
Yeah, and the ward gives me vision. Right, just a little hint, mate. Don't ever go back that way
Is under attack.
Right, okay.
because they could have. I think
They could follow you back, so they
Yeah.
could, yeah. Okay.
Well, you've come. Look, if you have a look, their bad guys are right by our tower. Oh,
my
no,
God,
you've
yeah,
been
right.
caught out. There you
Right,
go.
yeah. Right, okay, run.
I'm
run.
coming. I might be able to help you out.
Right, okay. Should
Oh
have really
Jesus,
had
no,
that.
they've got me as well.
Sorry.
No, it's all right. He's gonna stay and fight my. No, even my ulti wasn't good enough there.
Yeah, I got a little bit.
Your middle tower
Caught out
has
then.
fallen.
They must have vision to have known that.
Right.
Or if that was like a human game, you would know then that they've got a ward in that region because there's no other way that they would have known you'd done that.
Yeah.
Is it raining arrows?
Right, looks like we've got the old Scorpion guy, Sand King, coming down to try and help us push.
Your top tower is under attack.
No, it's on the wrong thing then. Do that a lot, apparently.
Right, and we've got no one now on bottom, which is a bit. I always wonder where people have gone. There we go, nice one.
Oh, I thought
Unprompted.
Well, yeah, I thought I'd use it.
Your middle tower is under attack.
Right.
Right, so I should be backing off now. I'm
Yeah,
assuming.
and duke around. Ah, there we go. Awesome.
See? Hey, look.
The rest of our team's there for a bit of help.
I'm way ahead.
Nice.
I thought I'd get him, but obviously not.
Try this on
We'll
the
have this
side.
tower down now.
Right. So this seems to be going a lot more quickly and a lot more easily than last time we played.
On it.
Like when we played in like the last episode.
It depends on like the. It depends a lot on what we're doing as well. I'm going to shackle this guy if you just want to pile into him.
That's right. All right. Sorry.
Hey, all right. I've got him anyway. I
I
think.
was running away like a big scary.
Now, if you
scaredy
did
cat.
see he's run away and he was really low on life,
Yeah.
that's the perfect time. You know he's running in a straight line for your power shot.
Right,
Even though
okay.
he's off the map and you wouldn't be able to see him,
You can hit him from a distance.
yeah, you know which way he's running. There we go.
Arrow
Enemy's
flies.
bottom tower has fallen.
Ah, that was beautiful. I think that saved my life as well.
Really?
Did you see that little gust of wind that came in
Yes.
and pushed people back?
Yes.
That you know, you've been saying you had a go at Drow Ranger.
Yes.
That was
Oh,
her.
yeah.
That was her silence power.
Got it. Because I've used that before in Drow Ranger when I was doing the guided bot match, and that kind
That's
of
it.
made that was
And
like a
people-
nice pushback. Like you could just that sort of almost like froze them, didn't it? It pushes them
Yeah.
back and freezes them for a second.
Yeah, it's kind of like a mini stun. But what the most important thing it does is silences them.
Right. Well,
So they
silence means
Same as it would in any RPG. They can't cast any of their abilities.
right. They can't use any of their spells basically.
Yeah.
Try this on the side.
Which for a hard-hitting carry might not be so much of a problem, but for
Here goes.
like a heavily dependent magic person, that takes them out of the fight effectively.
Tower has fallen.
Out of mana. On it.
Right. Oh no, I'm out of mana. But I would have popped my ulti up here.
Right. So you're now. So what would you do now? You're out of mana. Is there anything you can do about that? other
Not
than,
really,
like,
no.
you-
This is one of the ebbs and flows of that because we've just had a couple of big team fights there.
Yeah. So we need to
You
just
usually
back
just
off
back
now.
off. Yeah.
Yeah.
I've got my mana boots, but they're on a cooldown for 20 seconds. But even that's not going to give us very much mana now.
No.
So where I've been chatting away so much, I've got nearly 2,000 gold.
Yeah. No. That's what I was saying. I've just spent some on. Right.
Let's
so,
pull back a second and get behind the creep wave.
Right.
There we go. It's a bit of a boost there. Back off.
Yeah. Okay. I'm dead.
Arrow flies.
I just did not see that. So how did you know that was coming? Or did you,
Oh no,
that just
I've got done as well. Don't worry.
is that just a feeling?
No. So, Sand King, the Scorpion dude. Did you hear the earthquake go off?
Yes.
Now, I wasn't. This is one of the things that's really hard to do, but you'll get the hang of it. Is my screen wasn't on me. I know where I was on the map. I knew I'd clicked.
So you're scouting ahead almost with the camera.
Yeah,
So that's
because
one thing I've not got my head around yet, of being able to kind of. You don't need to see where you are at all times.
Yeah, and it takes a bit of getting used to as well. But the easiest way to do it is to use the mini map in the bottom. If
Yeah.
you'd have taken a glance at the mini map, you would have seen 4 ugly big red crosses coming towards us at
tearing
great
at me,
speed. Let me just sort out some shoppy stuff. So yeah, I saw Sand King get off his ulti. He went in on 4 of them, not realising there were 4 of them,
Right.
and then he immediately backed off.
Okay.
But because he was there, that gives us vision of that area of the map as
So
well.
the thing is I'm sort
Arrow
of
flies.
focusing on what I'm doing on the map, and maybe sometimes if I know I'm auto attacking, just keep my eyes on the screen on the little map in the corner
Yeah,
rather than
Like
the
driving,
fight.
mate. Always have one eye on your
one eye on
mirrors,
the mirrors. Right. Okay.
especially when you've got wards up. If I give you a ping on the mini map, can you see that just on the river?
Yes, I can. Yeah.
Little green dot. That's a ward that I put. I don't think I put it up. Actually, somebody else must have done. But that gives us vision of that whole surrounding area.
Right.
Almost there.
Right, you're coming up with me, aren't you? See this big fat guy that's walking around with
Yeah.
2 massive meat cleavers? He's called Pudge,
Right.
and he's one of the most hated heroes in the game. because he's got this huge hook on a chain that he throws out
Right.
that can hook you from miles away and pull you in. And if you get hooked, you're pretty much done.
Right.
As the arrow
Nice.
flies.
So he can sit. One of his big things is he sits. Oh, there we go. We just got healed. He sits miles away and uses his teammates' vision to spot a hero, and then he'll just throw his hook,
Right.
and he can drag you for miles.
Oh, run away, run away, run
Yeah,
away.
you've gone in 5-on-1 there. Let me see if I can help you out.
Wind.
I've got to be dead, surely.
Cold wind.
I turned him into a chicken. Not quick enough.
That's alright.
No, I'm down as well.
Right, okay. Now, talk to me about build orders.
Okie dokie.
Because that was something else that playing through the guided bot matches sort of made me concerned that I wasn't necessarily building my character in the right way. How do you know what a good build order is? And is that just something you pick up off people online, or is that a something of just trial and error as you play?
Yeah, I mean, I struggled with this for quite a time when I first started the game. And I just saw that there was this set of items. One of the big problems I had was that I was dying before I ever got any decent amount of gold.
Right.
And if there's an item that costs 1,000 gold, you're guaranteed I'd get to 999 and get killed and lose a load of gold and then have to start again. So I just started building items based on
On my
doing
way.
stuff that I thought was good, which
Yeah.
for me, back off, was attack speed.
Like the wind.
I was like, yeah, attack faster, that must be good, right?
Yeah.
Because I didn't understand half the other stuff. And stuff that was cheap components that were made out of items that cost 500,
Right.
which was obviously the complete wrong thing to do. So a lot of it's down to your character or your hero.
Yeah.
So if you've got a really squishy support character, you usually want to be building some armor items or a bracer or something like that first. A nice little cheap item that gives you good value.
Right.
If you're a carry that's got a ton of HP, then you'll be building like attack items. And if you're like for Wind Ranger, I think does it suggest phase boots for her?
The mana.
Oh, I have no idea, and I will have to look at
Already
that when I'm not
moving.
actually playing. 2 seconds. Phase boots. Yes, I have phase
Yeah.
boots. I've just bought those.
And I'm pretty sure that gives you attack speed, or is it more attack?
That gives you
Attack damage.
Oh, God knows. Gives increased movement speed. The increased movement speed is based on whether the hero is melee or ranged. Flat movement
Yep.
speed bonuses. So that is just speed.
Of course.
And it obviously has the active as well.
Yeah.
So do you know what the active does?
No. It says
Right.
active.
So if you're like you notice it's got a key. I think you asked me about key bindings earlier on items.
Yes.
So whatever key that's bound to, if let's run back to one of our creep waves, and I'll show you. So there's a creep wave incoming, right? I want you to run into them,
Yeah.
and then activate your phase boots now.
Oh, God. N. Okay.
Right. See, you're running through them. You're not
Right.
quite in the right place for it, but if you were to stop or turn backwards, I don't know whether it's still active. You just went through your character.
Okay.
So basically, what that means is that if
You can phase... Okay, I see what you're saying. You can actually phase through one of your own characters.
correct, yeah.
Right.
I
It's
think-
not
I
for
think it
phasing through them.
I think it works on everything.
I gust
Oh,
on.
okay.
Let's see if there's a rune down here. I've got a ward to put up.
There is invisibility.
Yes, there is. So if you want to grab the invisibility rune,
I got that.
Visibility.
this would mean that, like, if I run in now, we could try and bait them out. You know, they would think I'm just a squishy little support all on my
Of
own,
course.
Right,
and then all
okay.
of a sudden you come blazing.
Blazing
There we
in from
go.
behind.
I know. I was going to say we'll go and get this guy, but he's just TP'd out. Right, we'll go down here though, because if you have a look on the mini-map, see there's all those crosses around our base.
Can't be getting attacked from behind. Run.
I run like the
That's the thing is, I just do get a little bit fingers and thumbs all of a sudden.
Don't worry about it. That all comes. I mean, have you bound your keys on your mouse yet?
Yeah, I have. Yeah, I've been using those.
So those will be the most important ones. Like,
Yeah.
I go.
I do seem to be just sort of turning up a little bit late, and everything's dead.
On it.
you'll get that. I mean, half the time. Well, the thing is, as well, at the minute, you're probably waiting, like subconsciously, you'll be waiting for me to tell you to do something.
Yeah, I am sort of. I'll be honest.
Your bottom tower is under
Whereas once you get a bit more comfortable with it, or if we go into a normal game, we'll just separate and go in different lanes.
Right.
And then you will have to look at the map for yourself. You know, you'll have to know what's going on for yourself.
Incoming.
The enemy's middle tower has fallen. Your
Right,
bottom
was that
tower
was your ulti, wasn't
That
it?
was my ulti,
see,
yeah.
see these big snaky bastards?
Yeah.
On the floor. That's my ulti,
Oh, okay.
Your
and
bottom
that's.
tower
Oh my
has
god,
fallen.
my Dota's just died. Oh no, it's back. So because my ulti was down, you didn't need to waste yours. You could have saved yours for this
right.
tower.
Not yet. Like the wind.
There we go. We got 4 of them down. I think your ulti's got quite a small cooldown though, hasn't it?
Yeah. 26 seconds, 30 seconds, something like that.
Sweet. Yeah, mine's like a minute and a half. So you might be able to get yours off before they're all back up and again.
Right.
I'm way
Your
ahead.
bottom
Right.
tower is under
We all need a bit of mana, so I'll boost us up there. Oh, they just all
Keeping an eye on
bought
the
back.
map. Right, so I'm keeping an eye on the
Oh,
map.
we're back off.
Yeah, back off now, yeah.
your bottom
I just
tower
saw a load of
is under
X's
attack.
turn up.
Yeah. Oh, they're going in for the fight though. Jesus. Okay.
Ninja.
Your bottom tower is under attack.
Is it raining arrows?
Right, the computer wanted beef, but apparently that was a nice power shot there. That
Yeah,
got
got
2 of
that.
their heroes full power.
Your top tower
My
is
feet
under
fly.
Right, I'm gonna hook her up.
has fallen.
Nice.
Pain.
Right, I'm gonna back off now because I've got
Yeah.
no mana and no life.
Okay.
Attack.
Also, I'm up to nearly 3,000 gold again, so I'm gonna go and pop to the secret shop quickly.
Okay. Well, I shall...
Taste my arrow.
So I'm gonna go to the secret shop here.
no, run away. Run away. Run away. Run away.
I run like the wind.
Yeah, run away.
Did you make it?
Yeah. Right.
Awesome.
Oh, right. This is all a little bit
Of
tense.
course.
See, do you know what? I'm alright as long as there's minions. As soon as they're backed up by a load of people that... Oh no, I got shackled by Pudge. And he just totally destroyed me.
Yeah, just the very action of getting hooked will often bring someone down.
Yeah, he's pretty hardcore.
Pardon
He's
me.
pretty hardcore. Right, so I see... Right, so now I'm getting a sort of fog of war, kind of getting the idea that what you see isn't necessarily what's there, and how wards can be quite important.
Yeah, they call it map control. And it is like if you've got wards everywhere and you've got vision everywhere, they can't go anywhere without you knowing exactly what they're doing, and you can obviously plan accordingly
Yeah.
and adjust your tactics. If you don't know where they are, you're just playing a guessing game.
Right.
The only other side of it is the invisibility. So a lot of heroes will get this item called Shadow Blade, which is kind of like your boots. They'll activate this blade,
Enemy's
Yeah.
top tower
and it
has
sends them
fallen.
invisible for like 20 seconds, I think.
Right.
And it increases your speed as well, so it's a great escape
my way.
item. It allows people to go up on their own, rat out a tower on their own, and the minute they get any hint of anyone coming towards them,
You catch my point?
see Drow's slowy arrows there.
Right.
I totally stole that kill off of her. That was really naughty. If that was a human game, I would. Oh, sorry,
Yeah,
I pressed
you-
the control button then, didn't I?
You'll be getting a lot of grief.
Yeah,
someone.
I would have.
A lot of earache.
Especially being a support as well. Like the carries need the kills.
I gust onward. Attack.
So you're sitting on top of a nice chunk of gold again.
Yeah, I'm still waiting. I think I need about 2,000 to get the next set of items.
On it.
So
Is
I'm
there
just-
anything you can buy? Like if you go, let's hold back off of this because the The important thing is to buy your components rather than the big item.
Right,
So,
okay.
so even though it might show you one item, like
So
say
I've got-
your phase boots, for instance,
I've got those. I can get something called a mechanism.
mech, yeah,
Yeah. Right. So how do I?
Dire's structures.
I haven't got enough gold for it. But
right.
if
So
I right
if you
click it,
if you shift click
yeah.
and shift left click, it will put it into that quick buy bar that I told you about.
Enemy's
Yeah.
middle barracks
And then
has fallen.
when it does that, it will put all of the different
All
of the-
components in.
Yes.
And you can just-
all of those are gold. So if I then
That's
start,
right. So you can afford each one of them separately. So just buy as many as you can.
I'll just keep clicking them,
Yeah.
and
Oh,
then
there you go. You bought the mech anyway,
and I've
by the
bought
looks
it.
of things.
Yeah, that's what I mean. I had enough money to then
But
buy it.
what you were running the risk of there was losing all of the gold that contributed towards it
Right. Okay.
by
So-
dying.
So
So
you're better off shift clicking
Enemy's middle
and
tower
having it
has
there, and
fallen.
then just buying as and when, like the little bits as and when you can build it
correct.
up.
Yeah.
Right,
The
okay.
the other benefit to that as well is you've just been walking around with none of the benefits of the item.
Right.
You could have been walking around with half of the benefits because you bought half of the bits. If that makes sense.
Yeah.
I'm way ahead.
I'm going to pop my snakes up again, and we'll probably have this game down. It's a very, very quick bot match.
Nice. Well, it's quicker than last time.
There we go. Have you got your ulti up? You could just smack
No, I
that
just
one.
used that in the last one. Hold on, there's someone behind me.
Raining arrows.
I've got 40 seconds before that pops.
Nah, we'll be well done by then. It's done now.
Radiant
There we go. GG.
Well, GG, mate. That felt a lot more comfortable. I don't feel like I was overwhelmed with that. I knew what I was doing and where I was doing it, and obviously, like when you were saying to do X, I felt like I could actually, execute that. If that makes
Cool
sense.
beans.
And I got a kill by the look of it.
You did, yeah.
Wow.
And only 5 deaths as well,
Yeah. Kept that low.
which compared to last game,
Yes.
I think
yeah.
it was quite significantly higher. So,
it's definite. Yeah, definite improvement.
Well, you're definitely entering the realms of comfortableness now, aren't you?
Yeah, exactly. Right. So, do you want to jump into another match, or what do you want to do? Or do you want to leave it there for the day?
No. We'll definitely have another one, man. Let's keep it going. I'm desperate to get you into a human match.
Right.
I think you're ready.
All right, go on then.
But what we'll maybe do is we'll do a co-op bot match, which means we'll have 5 humans on our side and 5 robots on the opposition. So we'll just have human friendlies.
Okay.
And then you'll see kind of the beginnings of the interaction of how you like go with a team.
Yeah.
And what you will probably see as well, people playing co-op bot matches, they're training themselves. So there'll be noobs, there'll be angry 14-year-old Americans, all that kind of stuff. So,
Right, okay.
so you'll see people arguing over mid.
I don't have
because-
to talk. I don't have to talk to him, do I?
No, you don't have to talk to anyone. If you,
Right.
we might hear them over the chat. I don't know whether your Skype will pick that up.
Right.
But you will probably see typed stuff.
Right. Okay.
And if you do want to type a message to the team, it's just press return, type in, press return.
Right. Okay.
If you want to
I
type,
doubt it because I can't even concentrate on what I'm doing, let alone
Yeah,
chatting to people.
you'll get there. But
Right,
with
go on
voice,
then.
obviously, you don't need to worry. Let's get in.
Go on, then, throw me in at the deep end then.
Oh, it's hardly the deep end. Don't worry.
Right, throw me into the shallow end with no armbands.
But the other thing is as well, yeah, you'll see like how a team doesn't work. You'll get everybody choosing like hardcore characters that are really good and meant to be a mid carry.
So I am just picking Wind Ranger. That is it. 'Cause
That's
all
up
I
to
know.
you. You play whatever you feel comfortable with.
Yeah.
I'm just saying what you'll see other people doing is like everyone will probably want to go mid because everybody does in pub. Like I play support for that reason because I'm sick and tired of getting into public games where there is no support.
Right.
So usually I'm the only support doing wards, giving vision, because that can win you a game. Knowing where people are on the map will definitely give you a massive, massive advantage, regardless of whether you're winning or losing.
Okay.
This might take a few
I
minutes
was
to
going
get
to say,
into.
yeah. So yes, so I watched that. I was saying to you earlier, I was watching that Shanghai. What was it called?
The Shanghai Major.
Shanghai Major, and that looked like a completely different game to the one I'm playing at the moment.
Yeah, it will do. Yeah. that's pro level, and pro levels beyond. You know, like I joked earlier about the road to 2K MMR
Yeah.
or whatever. There's people that are 4K and they're just average. There's people that are 6K and they're just average, and then
Right.
beyond sort of 6K, I don't even know how high it goes. It's so far beyond my imaginings. But I'm guessing once it gets to a certain level, you're just counted as pro.
Right.
And you start getting into games with other people that are that MMR, and that will be people in pro level, because they will just go on and play random games. But at that
Yeah.
level, there's only 200 people in the world or whatever you'll play with. Oh, here we go.
Except, yeah.
And yeah, they know this game so inside out that they'll see the other team pick a hero and go, right, okay, I know to pick this hero because he does pure damage and mine does magic damage, and my base stats are 2.4 and I get a strength gain per level over him. Just a whole, don't even worry about pro. Watch it and
Yeah.
learn from it, but don't even worry about trying to play like it.
It was all. No, I was going to say it was just all going so quickly that I still wasn't really taking it in. It just looked like
How
nothing.
did you go with the commentators as well?
Again, nothing. It was just a garbled mess. It was there was nothing.
Yeah, even me. I stayed up last night to watch the last one. And, I've been watching pro now for like 3 years, the international stuff, and even me last night, some of the stuff they were coming out with, I had to go and have a quick Google. Really? It means that? When did that change?
Right.
It's like being in a playground. The slang changes each year,
Oh, okay.
and depending on whether you've got an American commentator or a British commentator, and there's a lot of, I don't know whether you watch like more than one match, but in between matches they have like a
Yeah, they have like a sit down and an analysis.
yeah. And you'll often have ex-pro players, but from China, from around the world, and they've all got really strong accents and might use different terminology, but they know they mean the same thing.
Yeah.
And they'll sometimes share some in-jokes about when they once played each other and stuff, and you just don't get it. It goes over your head.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I would feel the same watching,
Football,
the
like
football
soccer.
match on Saturday or whatever it is,
Yeah.
Soccer Saturday.
Right. That's me picked.
Cool. I think I'm going to change it up.
Look at you being all fancy with your
Oh no,
multiple characters. I'm
Let's-
not going to
let's-
lie, mate. I am proper nervous.
Oh, don't worry about it, man. Just one thing I will say: don't get disheartened if we have a really bad game, and
Yeah.
we shouldn't against bots. But if we have a really bad game, if somebody starts going on noob, don't worry about it. Just ignore it.
Right.
You're going to have to become hard to that, because you will get that in every single match you play ever.
Yeah, exactly. Just
Someone will
build
call you
start
a noob.
building my chitinous shell now. I'll be honest with you, I won't even be able to know where the chat log is to see where I'm being called a noob, so I don't really care.
I think it pops up in the middle of the screen.
Right.
Right, so let's see what people are choosing. Nature's Prophet, that's interesting. So the first guy, I don't recognise that portrait,
What?
actually.
Okay.
The second one is Nature's Prophet. That's unusual, but that's a jungler,
Right.
usually, because he can turn trees into like little helpers, so he can take out a creep camp.
Right.
Oh, here we go. No, Drow, yeah, mid carry, Sky Wrath Mage, mid carry.
Right.
So let's see what happens here.
It's you. Right. Okay.
I'm going to see if
You're the guy with the kind of clubby trident thing.
that's it. Yeah, Lion,
Okay.
his name is.
Right. So, what are we doing?
Starting items.
Starting items. Right.
I'm way ahead.
Got 'em?
Yeah. Got 'em.
Right, let's go
Levels.
to the bottom
shackle
room
shot.
spot.
Right. Yeah.
Right, this is the first time we've played on the dire side, I think, as well.
Yes. So,
So
this is all
so you'll get
backwards,
to
isn't it?
see the different spots in the jungle. Now, I know we've gone through it very briefly once, but
Yeah.
On it.
30 seconds to battle.
it's a quick remembrance tour. This is our secret shop.
Right. That I will never be using.
These are our
Well,
ancients.
not in this match, anyway. Right.
And this is the bottom rune spot where we've come to fight.
Right. Okay.
So for warding on this side, oh crap, I didn't buy a ward, I didn't have any gold. It's fine.
Right.
Somebody else can deal with it.
Right.
The battle
So what are we doing here
begins.
then?
To pick up the first rune, go
Oh,
for it.
right. Okay.
Ooh, now I get
Oh,
to every
who's that?
clubhouse.
That is Tide Hunter.
As the
Nice
arrow
bit of damage
flies.
on him. Right, so we run back through our jungle. And I think we've got to go through here. See, they updated the map about a month, 6 weeks ago, and there's all these new little sort of like laney bits that you can go through that I'm still not 100%
On
on.
my way.
No. No.
Don't worry, you're fine. Don't worry. It's the pathfinding.
No, it's not that. It's
Oh.
me. It's me being rubbish, and I was like, on a totally different part of the map. Right. Okay. Yeah, this is kind of slightly throwing me because I'm coming down from the top now.
hmm
But I'll roll with it.
Exactly the same as before.
Attack! Of course.
Now he's a heavy hitter, as you can probably guess by the
Yeah.
size of the bugger.
I'm just running away because I don't want to get involved in it.
It's alright. Look, they overstepped themselves badly there and have both taken quite a lot of damage from the creep wave.
Here, have an arrow.
Just one more tip, mate. Don't waste your abilities on creeps.
Right. Okay.
Save that for the heroes.
Just onward.
Right.
With your shackle shot, if you've got a creep near a hero near a tree, that's absolute, and you want to get them stuck,
Yeah.
do it.
Okay.
But what we should be trying to do at this point is combining our powers, because your powers alone will never take these guys down.
By our powers combined. Right. Okay, got it.
Exactly. So like I've got a stun. It's called Earth Spike. So I'm going to Earth Spike Razor, shackle shot him now.
I can't.
No worries. Nice. That was very nice. I don't know whether you saw that, but you got
Yeah.
him square in the back and took some off tired as well. Right. Pull it back. You're under the tower, mate.
Oh right. Okay. Sorry. Got a little bit confused.
Oh, whoa, whoa.
It's alright. I got totally confused. I got totally confused because obviously we come up from the other side, and I thought, oh well, that's my turn.
Oh, yeah.
That's absolutely fine. Because I'm an idiot.
Can't keep a
That's
good
fine, mate. It's your
girl
first time playing on the dire side. Don't worry about it. Well, I'm going to nip off and grab the rune quickly then, if you're down. Oh, no, you're back up already.
Yeah.
It's only an illusion rune anyway. I'll grab it.
Okay.
So what this illusion rune allows me to do,
on my way.
it creates sort of like 2 mirror images of me,
Right.
and I've just sent 2 of them. You'll probably see 2 blue circles on your mini-map with a black dot in the middle.
I'm way
Yeah.
ahead.
That's the pretend me's.
Right.
So one of them's gone already, because I sent him up mid-lane, so that would have wasted the enemy's time thinking they were attacking me.
Ah, that's the wrong one.
Is it raining arrows?
Ah, the hubris.
Try this on for size.
I was doing so well in a bot match. I could have just stayed there forever. Right. Okay. Right. So why are we hanging? Oh, right. We're hanging around waiting for this creep wave. Yeah.
Yeah,
I go.
Right, okay.
and remember the mid-ground for us now is, or the sweet spot for us is above, not below.
Yeah.
So the good news is that the other kill on our team is Drow, who was top.
Top is missing.
So you're not the only one, don't worry.
At them. Attack! Is it raining arrows? My range increases. Attack!
Alright, pull back.
Already moving.
See, I can do it when you're telling me. I had no idea why I was doing that, but I'm just trust that you do.
You just catch yourself doing things, man. Don't worry about it. It all comes to us in time.
I'm not ready. On it. Not yet.
Right, so that's Razor's Q, I believe. Basically, the further you are from that wave when it goes in and out, the more
Yeah.
damage it does to you.
Right.
Alright, I've just upgraded the courier.
Two things.
Try this on for size.
Top is missing.
Right, and your starting items, yeah, remember you've got tangos and a healing salve.
Yeah, use one.
Yeah, I'll pop your healing salve actually.
Yeah.
Just stay away from creeps because if you get hit, it will cancel the healing.
Right, gotcha.
You catch my point.
Right, okay. This is like the first time I ever went on FIFA Online, and just every nerve in my body is tingling
Reap
and
the whirlwind.
nervous, and my legs are going and all sorts.
Remember, we're still fighting against computers, so it's no
Oh
different.
As the arrow flies.
It's one of those ones you just don't want to. You don't want to appear rubbish. Yeah.
Well, let's have a look.
Oh, I missed the guy I was trying to hit.
Drow on top lane has died 3 times already, so don't worry about it. Who's got a couple of kills? Right, Nature's got a kill and Drow's got a kill.
Run.
So, the reason that Drow's probably struggling so hard up top is, I said Nature's Prophet's a jungler.
Yeah.
He's being a bit of a selfish bugger and just going off and doing his own thing, giving no support to the guy in lane.
My wind up.
How have you got time to even look at that?
Like now, when those creeps are up, I
Yeah.
just click, see I'm running backwards.
Yeah.
I know I'm miles away from any danger. I'll just have a quick peek over. I
Right,
can
okay.
see the yellow spot here where I'm pinging.
Yeah.
And I know, obviously from knowledge, I know that Nature's Prophet is a jungler, so I know I'm expecting that to have happened. I was just checking to see if it had.
I gust on. Taste my arrow. Not enough mana. Of
Ah.
course.
Right, that was Nature's Prophet's ulti.
Right.
Did you see all those roots go around it like
Yes.
that? I think he's got some kind of, I can't remember what it's called now, but it does damage to everybody globally.
On it.
Your top tower is under attack.
So we're just waiting for the creep so we can attack this tower, maybe,
Yeah.
possibly, yeah?
Your ulti's not up yet, I don't think, is it?
No, I haven't leveled it yet.
Your top tower is under attack.
You catch
Right,
my
now I'm more
point?
worried about this guy, this big fella down the bottom.
Yeah, back off, because the creep
Yeah.
wave's almost done.
On my way.
I'm alright as long as I'm taking instruction. I've got to sort of graduate to being able to know this for myself, I think.
Your top tower is under attack.
I'm way ahead.
So why isn't he just sort of piling in and taking us...
Well, although he's a really heavy hitter, between the two of us, you've got Shackle Shot, I've got my Earth Spike, and I've also got a power that hexes people, turns them into a critter.
Right.
So if you Shackle Shot him, and then I turn him into a frog, and then Earth Spike him, he's going to be down for about, back off.
Yeah, that's alright, I'm...
So somebody just TP'd in, then they got three on bot now.
Okay. Does that mean we're doing quite well when they're worried? In theory? If
Yeah,
was-
that
yeah.
or just coming for the gank, just trying to seek out a kill.
Is it raining arrows?
See, he's staying out of range. Like,
Just out
this
of
is the
range, yeah.
AI, he knows exactly.
What range you should be standing at.
Already moving.
Right, he just activated his ulti, so he's level 6.
Taste my arrow.
Which was a big bloody waste. So my ulti is Finger of Death,
Nice. Nice work.
which the Nature's Prophet done his ulti exactly at the same time.
Go.
Right.
So he took the tiniest last slivers of life that were left on that guy.
Right, okay.
So he got the kill.
Here.
I'll
have
have got an
arrow.
assist, but such is life.
Yeah. All works together, I suppose. Doesn't it?
At them.
Playing for the team, Ash. Playing for the team, Matt, even.
And we've got to get some kills back. Are you level 6 yet? You're level 7. Have you got your ulti leveled up?
I've got it leveled up to 1, yeah.
Go.
Focus.
And I'll stun these guys
Right.
while you're doing that.
Okay.
There you go. And see the tower's attacking me rather than you.
Yeah.
Oh, it's attacking you now, but I'll try and take its fire. No,
Right, I'm
back
just going
off,
to carry
back
on.
off.
Hold on, I've got it. Now I'm backing off.
Go.
Enemy's bottom tower.
It's alright.
Wind run away.
Yeah.
I'm under attack.
I'm dead.
Yeah, Razor got ya.
Yeah.
Escape with you.
Well, it wasn't too bad. I just thought I'd hang on to it rather than try and get the most out of it. Rather than if I died, I died, you know?
Yeah, tactically, I mean, if that was a human game, that would probably have been a bad call.
Yeah.
You had it so low on life that you could have easily backed away and let the creep wave take a couple of hits on the tower and it would just go down.
Right.
Or push it back out and we'd only need to hit it once or twice.
Right, okay.
Nothing like a little failure to sharpen
I think if you'd have been killed by the tower, it's less sort of like impactful, but because you were killed by Razor, that just gave him a
course.
A
shit
kill.
ton of gold and
Yeah. Right. That's something you've got to consider then, is try not to be killed by the others because you're giving them economy,
exactly.
as it were.
Yeah, you're giving them farm.
Farm,
With
right, okay.
the number one rule, don't die.
Have an arrow.
Okay.
Above all else, don't die.
Every coin helps.
Tactically, yes, get a tower down. There are situations where,
Taste my
as a
arrow.
support, I might give up my life to save yours
Right.
because I'm worth less gold and experience than you are.
Okay.
So to keep you alive in certain situations, it might be worth me sort of, falling on my sword. But
Right.
okay, I'll tell you what. Let's leave this where it's at. Let's go up mid.
And
And
why are we doing that?
so the tower's down.
Right, so that's
so-
our job done, sort of thing, for the.
Well, the tier 1, yeah, but where we're at the minute, 12 minutes, probably an average time. There's a bounty rune here if you want to pick it up.
Yeah, I'm on that.
What that basically allows, if you think of like the mechanics of it, we've got a tower that's blasting down their creeps every
Right.
time they come near. Our creeps have got no tower now, so you'll probably see on the bottom of the minimap there, see they're pushing further and further out.
Yeah.
It's because they're unopposed by that bottom tower, so we need to worry less about their heroes being able to get close
On
Right.
my way.
to our creep wave and stuff.
Oh, shit. Okay, yeah.
So if you've got your ulti up, now would be a good time to... Oh, let's
Okay.
see, someone's TPing in. There you go. And I will try and take the...
Right, and then you're going to support me in taking
Yeah.
the tower out, yeah?
I don't think we'll need to worry too much. There we go, back
got it.
off.
Enemy's
Right.
middle tower has fallen.
Okay, so they transported in a little bit too late.
Mm-hmm.
I
Yeah, they got caught out there. So we might as well... Oh, top's already down. So now it's decision time on where to push next.
Right.
Let's take a second. Have you got tons of gold? Have you got items you can pick up?
900, yeah. I'm a little bit away yet, but I'll shift click and buy a couple of bits. Right there, done that.
So as soon as you buy your starting items,
Yep.
always shift click the next one you're going to buy.
Right.
And that way you'll get the cha-ching of,
Yeah.
like, every time something becomes available, you'll get the old cha-ching and be able to just click down and click it.
Enemy's top
Gotcha.
tower has
Now,
fallen.
I've kind of skipped through the early
arrow
items,
flies.
and I've actually just got the next set of items,
Okie dokie.
if that makes sense.
Try this on for size.
So what have you not bought?
I've not bought Null Talisman and Ring of Bacillus.
Okay, so
Already
Do I
moving.
need to grab those?
Null Talisman's, I think, one of the building items into mech anyway. I'm not 100% on that. But your ring, yes, probably.
I'm
Right,
way
okay.
ahead.
Because if you hover over them, pull back a minute before you go looking in the shop. But if you hover over them, it will tell you what it does.
Right, okay.
And I've got a feeling that the ring gives you some kind of regen or...
Passive grants mana regeneration.
yeah.
Okay,
So
so-
you know you're having mana issues.
Yeah, then get
That-
involved with that.
That ring would up your number
Okay.
on the blue bar.
Right, no worries.
Of
Right,
course.
let's move.
Okie dokie. Looks like they're about to make a push up mid, actually. So let's stick here and see what happens.
Right. So this is a tactic. Sometimes you do just... It's better to do nothing and wait and and try to ambush them.
Well, I just saw... It's gone now because the fog of war was on it. But our creeps were down here.
Yeah, I saw that.
And there
very
were like
briefly.
4... Yeah, there were
you
like
see
4
the X's
crosses
kind
there.
of
Yeah.
flashing up.
And there they go again. See, pinging in and out.
Yeah. So this is a valid thing. Like you're not just doing nothing. Is actually could be quite useful. It's not like
Yeah,
it's
we're
not
just
wasteful.
waiting for them to come to us because we're on the high ground here.
Right.
So more than happy to have the fight.
Right.
Here comes Drow. Here we go. Whoa.
Oh, whoa! I'm dead. Oh,
Yeah, I'm down.
yeah.
So that was that big spiky thing.
Yeah.
I think we're going to get 1 kill out of it. No, we didn't take any of them down. So that was 5 on 3. So not bad that we didn't get any kills. And
Right.
Drow and me, and to a certain degree you, are all squishy.
Right.
But what they came in and did there was textbook Dota. You probably saw a big pirate ship come floating in at one point.
I didn't see anything other than a load of explosions and then me panicking.
So did you hear something like a ship's bell going off? Like
Yes, I did. Yeah.
So that's the. If you have a look at their hero list on the top up there before we bounce back into the game,
Yeah.
the first one is like a beardy guy.
Yes.
He's called Kunka, and he's a pirate captain.
Yeah.
And that ghost ship that he threw at us, it like stuns and
Right.
takes life off. Then the last one in their hero thing is that big fishy man, Tide Hunter.
Yeah.
He's got a thing called Ravage, which basically causes tentacles to come out the earth and does exactly the same thing, stuns and does damage.
Right.
So we basically got hit by 2 of the most powerful things in the game,
All at
one
once.
after the other.
Yeah.
And in the meantime, they had 3 other people just right-clicking us.
Okay.
So yeah, don't. That's nothing to feel bad about there.
Right. Don't do it again.
Well, we were waiting, quite rightly so as well.
Yeah.
It's just they obviously had a game plan, and the other guys on our team, we should have probably been pinging or asking for assistance.
Right. So
they
what are we
could-
doing now then?
I've just picked up a couple of TP scrolls, and I guess we TP. They're coming up mid again.
Right. Okay. So go mid.
As the arrow flies.
I'm gonna have to walk it because I haven't actually got any space in my inventory.
No worries. Let's have a look what you're carrying.
Walk in.
Right, you could have, while you were at that shop,
Yeah.
you could have sold your tangos because
Oh,
they're
right.
worthless to you now.
Right.
Or you can just drop them on the floor
Right.
because you won't. You'll get like 25 gold for them. It's ridiculous.
Okay.
On it.
Oh, sugar. Yeah, they are coming up the mid.
Right, we've just frightened them off though because
Of course.
Radiant structures are fortified.
there we go.
I gust onward.
So we just took down Tide and Bloodseeker, which is 2 of their more powerful guys. I nearly got
Gotcha.
the lightning guy who's called Razor.
Attack.
But that's now going to allow us to push. So have you got your ulti up?
I have, yes.
So we could use that down on this mid tower.
Come in.
Incoming.
There we go.
Cool, it's all going off.
It is. But you'll see most of the guys, they've... Oh, back off, back off. Run, run, run.
Oh, sorry. Wasn't quick enough. So what happened there?
That was what's called a death ward. There's a guy called Witch Doctor, who in their lineup of heroes is the middle one, who's
Right.
down for 35 seconds. He basically has a channeling power that summons that ward and it just shoots laser bolts at you time
Right.
and time again.
Okay.
And one of his other powers is like he throws a barrel of concoction, I guess, and it bounces between people and stuns them. So what he usually does is lobs that into the middle of a load of heroes and then puts down his death ward and you can't even run away from it.
Okay, so where are we going now then?
We'll go back mid.
Yep.
Actually, no, we took down that tower now, haven't we?
Yeah.
Let's go bot. Because that's where old Nature's Prophets just TP'd into.
I go.
Okay. You're going looking for a rune.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Learning. Ish. Sort of.
There we go, another bounty for you. Pick
I
that
can
up.
take Come on.
Every coin helps.
Was that you? Oh no, that was him. Look, he's pinging to go to Roche.
Right. Okay, right, and we're doing this because...
If you want to pop your ulti on him,
Yeah.
if you got it up,
They've got it.
go. I'll see if I can stun him. I don't know whether that works. Yeah. So when he dies, there'll be something called the Aegis of the Immortal floating around.
Yeah.
Oh, no one's going to
That's
pick it
it.
up. You got it? Right.
Yeah, got it.
So when you die, you'll come back to life.
Okay, nice.
So in terms of a team fight, if we were to have a 5-man team fight, we'd now be 6.
Right.
Not yet. Is it raining arrows?
Oh, a lot of clicking on your side.
Yeah, but I constantly, it's like a nervous reaction.
Right.
So we're going to stay this side of the tree line
Right.
for one reason only, and that's that we want to kind of give the illusion that this person on the bottom lane is on their own.
Right.
And if people come in
then if
to try
someone
and mess
comes
them
in,
up,
Then
yeah,
we can just, appear through the
surprise.
trees.
Yeah.
So we would come through sort of that little gap, basically.
Mhm.
Already moving.
And here we go. Look, they've all TP'd in. She's backing off though. Right, back off. She's.
I go.
Oh no. Looks like we might be up for a fight here.
Right, so is this jungling?
If we were attacking creep camps, we would be. Yeah.
Right,
I
okay.
gust onward.
This is just ganking from the trees then.
Yeah. Well, this is just team fight now. It's not. We're pushing the tower down. Is what we're actually doing. Right,
I'm way
they
ahead.
definitely are backed off now. But if we follow in this creep wave, I think looking on the mini-map, we've got 4 of them
As the arrow flies.
on mid. And 2 of them are now
So
dead,
we
3
can
of them are
make
now dead.
we can make good inroads on this.
Yeah,
while
well,
everyone
because...
is...
Yeah, exactly. That's what, again, going back to that vision thing, if we knew at the minute, because we had a ward planted right on the other end of the map, that all 5 of them are there, you know that you're uncontested.
Right.
Your top tower is under
So we might as well follow this in as well.
enemy's middle tower has fallen.
Right, there's 4 of them down now, so there can literally only be 1 person to contend us anyway.
Right.
Your top tower is under attack.
And again, we'll probably make very short shrift of this tower.
I've got 30 seconds before that thing can ping.
What's that, your ulti?
Well, my ulti, yeah.
Don't worry about it.
Right, okay.
Radiant structures.
That's going down quite quickly anyway.
The
As the
enemy's
arrow
bottom
flies.
tower.
Oh my god,
has
I've got...
fallen.
Oh,
Attack.
The enemy's bottom barracks has fallen.
Reap
what
the
am I doing?
whirlwind.
we're doing alright.
Strength grows.
That's right, no, I was just stood in the middle of a bunch of people
A big
trying
creep
to kill...
wave.
Yeah. While I was doing the shop. Because, you know, popping the
Oh,
shop
the
down.
Ravage. Good shackle. Right, back off.
Doing it.
Wim run.
No, yeah.
It's alright, you're alive, just wim run away.
Oh god, no, drop me mouse.
Not
I
yet.
panicked.
You're alive again, run.
I know I would though, drop me mouse.
Oh,
I panicked.
I run like the wind.
I literally knocked my mouse off the table. I was that panicked.
Gust onward.
Dyer's courier has
I'm not joking.
the Dota laughs, man.
Yeah, man. Right, what should we do here? Power shot, sod it. Okay. Right, let's follow you lot in.
Right, so I'm down for a while now, but you feel free to, you
I'm
know,
just
there's
gonna- yeah.
3 of them dead, just keep applying the pressure.
Yeah.
Maybe go mid and help get those barracks down. There's only one barrack left with a tiny bit of life.
Good.
I go.
that last order.
I'm way ahead. Another arrow in my quiver.
Oh no. Back off.
On my way. Takes my arrow.
Somebody got our courier killed by the looks of things.
Run away, please. Oh, I got killed. I got a little bit kill happy.
But have you seen sort of like how it's a little bit less uniform?
Yes.
Just the humans on our side.
Yeah.
I've been really surprised. I don't think I've seen a. If you press return on your keyboard, you literally just see 2 messages all game. Good luck, have fun, and I'll jungle.
Oh, okay. 6 seconds till I respawn.
Radiant's
Another
turret
shot.
has been killed.
So that. Right.
The enemy's top barracks has fallen.
That. I have no idea what I'm doing. So go down the mid, maybe.
The
Yeah,
enemy's
or TP if you can.
Yeah, so I'm going to TP.
creeps.
I'm
And
way
again, I
ahead.
think we'll make very, very short
Short shift. it
work
is.
of these guys.
So when I TP, can I TP straight to their base, or can I only go to our furthest tower?
No, you can only go to your furthest tower. If you get something called, you might have heard people talking about bots
Yeah.
in your Shanghai major thing.
Yeah.
No, they weren't talking about the bots we're playing with. They were talking about boots of travel.
Right.
And boots of travel, you can teleport to any friendly unit on the map.
Right.
I'm not ready. Of course.
And Nature's Prophet's having a good game.
There you go.
There we go.
Wow.
Right on target.
Well, that wasn't as scary as I thought it was going to be.
Ooh, what a windfall.
Ooh, I've got a random drop. Cape of
A
Universe.
rare one too.
Right. So what does that do?
That's basically cosmetics.
Right. Okay. So where
Hey.
did I end up? Is that good, bad, or indifferent?
I've already clicked the bloody button. Hang about. Let me go back and look at my.
I'm going to say I'm 050.
050.
2,500. Yeah.
So that basically means it's not bad, but you didn't contribute anything. So there were no kills and no assists.
No.
But you only died 5 times. But you took out. This is one of the things it doesn't give you stats for. Like
Towers.
you took down every single tower.
Right.
So your job, had that have been your job in that game, which I kind of assigned to you anyway. I
Yeah.
don't know what the other humans thought, but yeah, you performed your role brilliantly, and I didn't even look at what my KDA was. Have you still got the screen up?
Yours is 034.
There you go. So I didn't get any kills, died 3 times, and got 4 assists.
Right.
I probably would have got 1 kill if that Nature's Prophet hadn't have
Right.
stolen that thing off of me. But yeah, so again, my job was literally to just keep everybody off your back while you took down the towers. That was
Yeah.
our little mini assignment that we gave ourselves that game.
Okay.
And we did it without feeding too badly to the opposition.
That's pretty cool.
So I mean, for us, what we set out to do, we did.
We did.
And as a support and a carry, did exactly that. We were just lucky. We had like Drow didn't really seem to do much. I don't think
No.
for that game. But the Nature's Prophet had a massive. I don't know whether you saw it screaming all over the screen. Rampage.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, the MP was basically feeding off of other people's kills. Looks like he was doing a bit of kill stealing, and
Right. So is that us for the night?
I don't mind having another one if you want.
No, I think that's it for me for
Yeah.
the night, mate. Yeah.
Okay, no worries, man. Well, GG, well played.
GG, mate.
Anything
you.
you want to sort of like hunker down on now?
Oh,
'Cause-
I think again we need to just play. I think I need to play online. I think I'm getting my head round Wind Ranger and what the kind of I need to do with that, and like taking down towers is my kind of thing at the moment.
Mhm.
But I think I just need to, like you say, it's that positioning and knowing when to move from lane to lane. Yeah, positioning I think is the next thing.
Cool.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, because there were definitely a couple of times there where you just overstretched yourself a little bit.
Yeah, but I didn't know why I'd overstretched myself.
Well, it's easy to do when you're just clicking on the map and you can see the goal in sight, but you can't see everything else that's going on around you.
Yeah, yeah.
It's one of my big problems when I play with Crystal Maiden.
Right.
And I've been lambasted by mates about that as well. Like, refuse to play with me if I play that hero.
Right.
And let me play anyone else. But
Right.
yeah, because I do. I just go like absolutely blinkers.
Yeah, because you just want to sort of be the hero and you know, get that one last hit before they do, sort of thing. But it's actually probably better for you to kind of walk away and let someone else take care of it.
Yeah, and for the team, obviously, as well, it can spell disaster. That only has to happen to you a couple of times early game, and you've thrown away the next 30 minutes. Like, however hard you work, if you've given the kills to the wrong type of hero and they get like fed up on you, then that's it. It's game over. You can almost see it within the first 5 minutes which way the match is going to go.
Okay.
Cool beans. Well,
All right, well, cheers, man.
have a good night, mate.
And you, mate, and see you later.
Take care.